regular season. No time for pleasantries or anything of the sort. A short-handed Minnesota look to tackle the tallest of orders and reap the rewards victory will uphold. A place in the playoffs confirmed, but a win today means home field advantage for either of these two sides. All eyes on Decision Day. It doesn't matter how. The message today, just go and win. As we welcome you into the broadcast booth at Allianz Field, Callum Williams alongside former Gopher soccer star Kyndra de St Aubin. Decision day, time for Minnesota United to claim victory today. Kyndra, should they do that, they'll leapfrog FC Dallas into fourth, meaning a home playoff game. This is how the bracket stands at the moment. Kyndra, we're hoping it flip-flops in favour of Minnesota.
Absolutely, and that's what you want to see. You want to see Minnesota in that fourth position, host that playoff game. Sporting Kansas City firmly in that number one. San Jose snuck in back on Wednesday night with their win over LAFC.
Let's take a look at the Minnesota United starting 11 presented by Allianz. One adjustment after the 2-2 tie here against Chicago Fire. Kai Kamara, a late scratch. In comes Emmanuel Reynoso into the 10 role. An unfamiliar role for Robin Lod leading the line. Kyndra, what stands out to you?
Well, we talked about Reynoso and the Reynoso effect and his ability to create and play make. And I'd like him to stay central and in that 10 role so he can work with Robin Lod, who is not normally, as we know, a natural number 9. He's going to be a false number 9 here tonight. Kind of just trying to toe the line and combine with Reynoso, with Molino, with Finley. So you have four of the best, attacking players on this roster, on the field, all at one time. How can they combine? How can they get in behind? How can they take advantage of this back line of FC Dallas? As
for FC Dallas, coming off the back of 3 straight victories in Major League Soccer, a DP comes back in the shape of Santiago Mascara, a changing of the goalkeeping guard, an MLS debut for Felipe Medjiolaro in goal. Kyndra, what stands out here?
Well, I think there's a lot of pieces to this puzzle that Luchi Gonzalez has had to work around and figure out as the season has gone on. Jesus Ferreira sitting there centrally, the number 7. He's going to play make. He put that beautiful ball in over the top for Nashville, against Nashville to get the goal. But also it's the back line. You've got some legendary veterans on this club, like a Matt Hedges and a Ryan Hollingshead, who can really toe the line on that back line and keep everybody in check from a defensive perspective.
Kyndra, from a Minnesota United point of view, it's the 4th and 5th centre-halves in today. A 5th choice central midfielder in Marlon Hairston and a makeshift centre-forward in Robin Lod. The only real element of consistency and regularity remains in the 3 players behind the centre-forward, and it's them today where you really need big performances.
And I think
Decision day and a gargantuan evening here at Allianz Field. The biggest game of the season. Can Minnesota claim a home playoff spot with victory over Dallas? We'll find out next. Half-time, leading by 1-0 on Decision Day here in Major League Soccer. The man they want to perform, the man they need to perform, has the goal that separates the two sides. The Ecolab half-time show is next. Minnesota United has clinched its Audi 2020 MLS Cup playoff spot. Visit MNUFC.com for more information on the Loons' first-round opponents. As we welcome you to Allianz Field and the Ecolab half-time show, Minnesota United leading FC Dallas by 1-0. The biggest 45 minutes of the regular season ahead here at Allianz Field. Decision day here. Stay with us. The second half is next. Well, as far as we're aware, that's it for us on Fox Sports North here in 2020. My thanks, as always, to Kyndra de St Aubin, our producer Morgan Lubin, and the entirety of our Fox Sports North production crew throughout 2020. Well, Minnesota United eventually got what they were looking for. A fabulous victory to finish on here. The regular season never looked brighter for Minnesota United. No doubt there were question marks throughout it, but ultimately Minnesota finished the season how they started, with victories full of confidence and plenty of possibilities. On to the playoffs next.